All right, boys. So here's the deal. We've been waiting what feels like months for Alex Seven's full dev interview. He's been teasing us and just dangling it in front of us for weeks now. And it's finally here. I started watching, I got halfway, and I'm like, you know what? There's just so much stuff in here that, like, we're doing a reaction video. We're going to watch it, and we're going to talk about it. I'm not going to try to make it longer than it is. It's already 28 minutes. There's a lot of really good stuff in here that we haven't known about that's coming in the future of Test Drive. And things they're doing with, like, so you know when, like, steering animations, it's usually just the same thing in the cars. Right now we have the like this. So they were talking about in here, like, you know, when you're going slow, like, you actually hand over hand, right? But then when you're going fast, you're only turning a wheel like this. If you've driven a car in real life, you know that you're not like going like this on the highway. They're implementing that instead of just doing a steering animation. You know what I mean? Which is genius. But there's so much stuff in here. Body kits. I don't even know. New cars we haven't seen. We're just going to watch it here. Okay, shout out to Alex 7. He gets all the credit for this. He's been holding on to this and teasing us. I mean, Ibiza details. We got Solar Pass details, Solar Pass, Casino, vehicle body kit, steering animation, patches, 3-month season updates, house details, livery editor, and photo mode improvements. Haven't gotten to that yet. Old TDU style tack, Clan Wars details, camera improvements, TDU missions and co-op details, race creator details. Now, you know I've been playing a lot of the crew on the channel. Crew 2 had it. Motorfest don't have it. Okay? So not only are they giving us, it's not a full Ibiza, all right? You got to say it like you got a lisp. But we're getting a new map pretty much faster than what Motorfest has given us, plus a race creator. Look, man, let's just watch it here because it's just crazy. Crazy.
Now that we finally learned the post-launch schedule for Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, it's time to take a look at my developer interview that I recorded while at Gamescom just last week. Now, in this interview, you're going to find out some details about houses, some other post-launch features, and some more insights into the future of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, as well as a very in-depth explanation of the Solar Pass, so hopefully all the confusion of that is gone. I might make another dedicated video covering a breakdown of it, but I'm pretty sure all the information that you need is in that part of the video. On that, hope you guys do enjoy some of the other gameplay snippets of tdusc, and I'll see you guys in another video yet again tomorrow. Peace. Oh, well, I guess I should say enjoy. As usual, I'm here with, again, Guillaume. Long time no see, I guess.
Long time no see.
So, now that you guys have obviously seen the post-launch content, let's add some additional context to that in terms of the Solar Pass, the future of Test Drive, and a lot more. So the very first question I think everyone wants to know is Ibiza. Taking Ibiza and obviously Hong Kong Island, and obviously we know that Season 3 is going to be the Clan Wars. How are you going to integrate all of that, and is this going to be any backstory to TDU2?
Yes, it made sense that we had Ibiza, you know, because for the people who play TDU, it's a big part of the heart of the fans, you know, to return to Ibiza. It's impossible to think that you cannot come again to the place because it's part of the DNA. It's like, I don't know how to say that, it's a wink to the players that love the first TDU. For the context, you know, of Ibiza, it's that we wanted to add something special for the clan because it's really important for us that you have the Solarcron experience, you have the progress around the Solarcron, and now you have a progression among the clan. A real one, implicated the player with the new 20 levels, and that is truly important that we are looking for the first year to create a great war between street and trap.
Well, I think a lot of you guys will be excited to explore the map. Will we find new wrecks on the island as well of Ibiza?
On Ibiza, no, because we added new...
Okay, so no new vehicle wrecks on Ibiza, okay?
Cars we have, we added them to the new car dealer in Ibiza.
Oh, there's going to be a new car dealer in Ibiza.
New car dealership, though. Now, they mentioned the Celine vehicles. I don't know if it's going to be those or if they're just going to be new vehicles to the game. We don't know yet.
In Ibiza, so you will see it, and with the progression in Ibiza, you can have access to new cars. So 2 new cars, you will see it, and I hope it reminds you something.
2 new cars. Hey, new cars. 3 months in, let's go.
And with that, we have.
We make it easy to save with an online commercial auto quote because your to-do list is big enough.
Did you know that almost half of black-led brands are discovered by word of mouth?
Did you know?
That means the easiest thing to do is the thing that can make the biggest difference.
Trust, you don't know what you're missing.
That's why every time we find a new gem, we gotta pass it on and keep spreading the word. Shout out after shout out. Until everybody everywhere has heard about all the amazing black-led products.
We did that.
Creating a whole new world of choices at Walmart.
Go Walmart.
For a 5 edition, Celine edition, that is special car. We change the physics and the behavior of car like a preparator. Preparator is doing it. You know, AMG for Mercedes.
Yeah.
Okay, so think of like how AMG is like Mercedes, but tuned, you know, more horsepower, better handling. So there's going to be cars, I'm assuming these Celine versions, that we're going to get on Ibiza, which...
Okay, that's exciting. And when you said we have 20 new levels when Ibiza comes, does that mean the max level will be 80, or is it just 20 levels? The level system's different from Ibiza and Hong Kong.
20 levels for the clan.
For
the clan experience, because all the exploration, the races around there are concentrated into the clan. So you progress into the clan progression to gain influence faster when you play on Ibiza. That is truly the big thing of Ibiza. If you want to become someone in your clan, you have to play on Ibiza. So on Hong Kong Island, you play for reputation, you play to progress.
Okay, yes.
You can try the thing, taste the thing of what it is to be street and sharp, but if you want to have the true experience, you have to go on Ibiza.
Okay, the next thing I want to ask you is about the solar.
Okay, so it sounds like the Clan War is only going to be in Ibiza. We won't know till what's it, season 3. So we can find out.
Pass. So how will the solar pass work in terms of any exclusive vehicles? How will that work, and any other details you want to provide to the players?
It's really easy. Really, it's you have 2 free solar pass for the first season and the second season.
That's the first and second season are free solar pass.
Keep in mind, all these content updates that we saw for their year 1 are going to be free. And the first 2 solar passes for season 1 and season 2 will be free. And then your gold edition, if you got gold, I think maybe even silver got it. I'm not sure. You got the VIP solar pass. That will just apply to season 3. Okay. And they're going to get into like FOMO, fear of missing out, for anybody that's worried. They're not going to add meta cars to the premium only solar pass. They're going to be more like fan favorite cars that maybe aren't like high end cars, but are like nice cars. So you don't have to worry about missing like a fast car in the game, but if you want it, you know, I guess it's still kind of FOMO. If you don't get it, you won't get the car, but...
So free solar pass.
Okay.
25 level of progression.
25 levels,
with the steps, you know, like any solar pass. You just have to play races, anyone you want, and you will progress to the solar pass.
Okay.
In the solar pass. After you will have rewards, we will talk about it just after. But and you can do the daily challenge. Daily challenges is giving you a solar con experience as well.
Everything gives
30
solar experience.
Hours experience to have all the rewards.
And for the
30
reward
hours, not
system,
bad, not
after
bad.
the second season, how will the solar pass?
I know some of you thinking, oh, you didn't like the premium speed pass in Need for Speed Unbound, and that's about how long it took. Yeah, but also, you know, I wasn't really into it. And who knows, maybe this comes out and I'm not into it. You never know. I mean, from what I've played, I like it, okay? And from everything I've seen, like, this game is going to be huge, so most likely, you know?
Work.
So I'm gonna just tell that for these 2, you have 1 car in each.
One car in for the first and second season.
Yes, 1 car in each new solar pass.
Yeah.
And you have 24 cosmetics for avatar and your cars. For the solar pass at season 3, you have a premium thing. You all see the box the gold edition. And,
okay, that's
and
where
you have a token to have access to a premium solar pass.
Yeah.
The VIP solar pass, because you have two models here. You have the premium one and the VIP with 20 levels already unlocked. So you know when you buy.
So our VIP is going to give us 20 levels already unlocked, which means it's not going to take 30 hours. So if you want to speed pass it, VIP is the way to go. But they do say starting season 3, they're going to be 50 levels and not 25. And halfway through is the premium only car. And then at level 50 is the actual car. Now, is that going to take 60 hours instead of 30 since it'll be double? We don't know. That's a long time. But across 3 months, we'll see how I feel about that, you know?
When you take it, you will have 20 levels more than starting from the bottom of the solar pass, because it will be a long pass to have all the rewards.
And the vehicles in the solar pass, will they be available to all players after the next season?
Vehicles in the solar pass is on a free one is on a free track. The best one of the solar pass is on a free track. Another car in the middle that is more, you know, an iconic car, but it's not powerful. She's not affecting the balancing. But
so
it's
iconic,
the only
but
one
not
that is
powerful.
premium. The others are, the other one at the end of the pass is available for everyone.
Oh, for everyone. You so no. Okay.
Because you know, like in any pass, you have some premium rewards and premium rewards. For people that doesn't have the tokens, they can have access and pay for the solar pass experience.
Okay. So now that you learned about the solar pass, let's just recap that all, just to make sure you all understand correctly. So this is actually pretty similar to Need for Speed Unbound. Now, to be fair, Unbound has been getting some praise for how they've done it, and TDC is roughly the same. So you have free rewards, then you have premium rewards. As you can see, you get more content, more premium vehicles as such, but the main one...
Look, think about it this way, right? They're dropping all these content updates for free. So if you want to support the game, you like what they're doing, you want to keep getting more from the game, it's just a good way to give back to the devs by buying these solar passes. That's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? There's so many people who are like, why isn't the game free? I'm not paying for that. I'll wait till it goes on sale. Like, dude, yeah, like some of these people just want everything in life for free, and that's not how it works. Look, they're doing a lot of work, more than what we're getting from other games, and yeah, you can say, okay, it should have been at launch, but I mean, they're doing it the right way. They're not half-assing it. I mean, we could get into that, but look, I'll be getting every pass just to support them, just because of everything they're doing. I think it's going to be good. I mean, who knows? That opinion could change if it comes out and it's not what they've told us, but for everything we've seen, it's pretty good.
Is free, available to all of the players. If you did pre-order the gold edition or the silver edition for Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, your actual solar pass, the premium version of it, will be applied for season 3. I'm not sure if it includes the whole year, so it'd be season 3 and 4, but for now, what I know for
season 1 free pass, you get the Audi e-tron. Okay,
sure is that it will apply to season 3, and that is simply because season 1 and season 2 are both free solar passes,
which is crazy that they're giving away the first 2 for free. 6 months free. Think about that.
There's no premium version of it. So how it works is that, and we saw a quick snippet of it in the post-launch trailer, you can see some levels, and then there's a car at the end. Now we can see for the first season, the Audi e-tron is going to be available to us to get in the solar pass. Now this is the free edition. And how the solar pass works is that, so you progress through your 25 levels, and then you get the Audi e-tron and whatever else is in between. And that is going to be for season 1 and season 2. Now in season 3, that's where things change up a bit. Now you are going to have 2 versions of the pass, basically 2 rows. You're going to have the free version, and then you're also going to have the premium version. And again, for those of you who did pre-order the silver or gold edition, this is where your actual products will come into play. It's also worth noting, for the premium version of the solar pass, you'll have 2 tiers. It's just the regular premium solar pass where you go through your levels, and you also have the VIP. Now the VIP difference is where you actually get the first 20 levels unlocked, and then you progress through the rest of it. So imagine it like a head start into the whole solar pass. And that's also the difference between the gold edition and the silver edition. One is a VIP solar pass, which is the same premium solar pass as the silver edition, just you get 20 levels already unlocked for you. Because the solar pass is optional, if you choose not to pay come season 3, you can still progress through the solar pass as you'd like, and at the end of it, there's a vehicle for all of you. Now this vehicle is going to be probably the best and the creme de la creme of...
Oh, so you can still get a solar pass. There's a free edition and a premium, and it sounds like you still get the car at the end, even if you don't pay for it. Wow, that's actually surprising. So they're giving us technically 2 new cars every 3 months just from the solar passes alone. One is premium only, and the other one that is the better car is available for everybody. So that's pretty good. I mean, there's Motorfast had a year 1 car pass you had to buy to get the cars. Well, they also came a week later for everybody else. So you really, besides like I think 2 cars in the pack at the beginning, the Chevelle and the Red Eye, those are the only ones that you had to get the pass for. But
what the solar pass is, and that's because it's available to everyone. You don't need to pay to get that car at the end of the solar pass. And when season 3 comes, I can't tell you guys the reward cards, but it'll make a lot more sense as to how Kilton are going to be choosing the vehicles, and they don't really want the best of the best or OP vehicles to be locked behind a paywall. And to continue, if you do choose to pay for your solar pass come season 3, you'll have 3 options. Either A, you already purchased that season because you pre-ordered the gold edition or silver edition, or B, you can purchase the regular solar pass, or C, you can purchase the VIP, which basically is the same as the premium version, but it unlocks the first 20 levels. Now, the added value in the premium solar pass means that you're going to see some nicer cosmetics for your vehicle and your avatar, of course some other options. However, you're also going to be getting another vehicle in the whole solar pass, and it happens at the halfway point. So if you do choose the premium version, you get a car in the middle of the solar pass and you get one at the end. The one at the end, remember, is free, available to everyone, but if you don't pay, you don't get the car in the middle, and that's going to be chosen as a non-OP or creme de la creme vehicle. It's still going to be a new vehicle, new to Solar Crown. It's worth noting season 3 onwards also is going to have 50 levels of the solar pass versus the 25 that we have for season 1,
which is cool, right? I mean, that's a lot. I mean, I know Unbound is doing like, I don't know, they got like 60 some, but I mean, like, to bump it from 25, the first 2 for free, up to 50, a good amount of content there, you know, on top of Ibiza and fucking the casino, and like, I'm ready. There's gonna be a lot to do in this game. And I saw somebody post in the Discord, I'm assuming you got it from this video, there's 180 races around Hong Kong Island. Now keep in mind, we had about 20 in the beta. 180 races. I don't even think Motorfest has that, man. They had what, 15 playlists with like 8 each? Yeah. That's a lot of races, and they're going to add more. And a race creator, we're not even halfway done, and there's just so much info already. This is crazy.
And season 2, and I assume that's for season 4
that's the
as
one
well.
I'm getting in the gold edition.
Hell yeah. For the solar pass entirely. It's also worth noting, if you progress through the free version of the solar pass and you then decide to purchase the solar pass, the premium version, it backtracks everything you already would have earned if you got it from the beginning, just that you don't miss out in that sense. But remember, the best car is always going to be available to all players at the end of the solar pass. It's just that the premium people who decide to pay get a vehicle in between. That's fair. Again, it's just a nice vehicle. When the time comes, you'll understand exactly what I mean by the vehicle they've chosen. So with all that being said, let's get straight back
always got
into
the inside info.
And let's talk about the casino. Now, what's obviously we had the casino and test drive Unlimited too. How did you want to evolve that? And are there any? I don't know how much you want to spoil in terms of where it is or what features you could possibly see, but you want to go through with it?
I can tell you everything. I can tell you that we want the same experience in a real casino when you come to play maybe 8-10 hours. It's the same thing. So there will be a progression in the casino. There will be the slots machines, there will be the poker, and for sure you will have access to new rewards. And
so the casino will have its own progression.
Take amazing pictures and
which
share
is wild.
instantly.
Sorry, Alex, we're skipping this. There's too much info in here. I need it. I need it right now.
A casino car?
A casino car that can be maybe one or maybe others. We will see.
Maybe more than one casino car we can win.
New ones, and and for sure new casino car that can be gained through
the car?
slot machines and
Slot machines, okay.
Part for the car.
You said cosmetic parts for your car?
Cosmetic parts for
Are
the car.
you insinuating that we are going to see like body kits and stuff in the future?
We will see it because we have a special plan about it.
Right there, for all the people that are like, it doesn't have body kits, I don't want to get the game. Look, Test Drive's never been about Need for Speed customization, okay, just to generalize it. The fact that they're already going to add special editions of cars that we have with, I'm assuming, different kits and tuning and different, they're going to handle different. They're going to add with the casino, Season 4, body kits and cosmetics for cars. Now, they don't really talk about much, but that's huge. For all the people that want customization, that is huge. Now, we did see the appearance tab in the workshop, so, I mean, that's big.
But you will have new customization for sure, and some of them we are looking for are requests for from the community.
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing. They, in their, I think it was after the first beta, they did that Q&A. I made a video about it. They took a lot of suggestions, and they've listened a lot from the community. The steering angle, they're going to implement a lot of other things. And one of the questions on there was vehicle customization, like body kits and such. And they were like, okay, this is what they want. Let's do it. Like, you got to respect them for doing that. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
So we are looking for it. I can tell you what we are working on.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool.
Also,
Pretty cool.
what we saw in the video was 900-degree steering. You want to walk us through the challenges with that, and when we can see it and more?
I don't know when we can see it because we have already started the work on it.
Mm-hmm.
We are pretty confident to give you that as fast as possible. I can give a date because there is it has on a prototype stage that is functional, but we have to develop this on every car. Mm-hmm. And after we have a lot of fixes, like how it works with the controller, how it works with the steering wheel, not the same behavior. How it works when you drift, because when you're with a controller, you don't have the force feedback, you have, and we want to push it as no one has done it. Like when you go through the way, it's not just you can turn your steering wheel like that. Like in a real car, as long as you are going faster, the direction is more.
Yes.
Like you cannot turn as much as you want, and you create a stabilization of the car.
Yeah.
So it's little fixes, We can release something at this point because we are pretty confident. But it's not what we want for a test drive experience. We want to give the players the best experience he can have with this, because it's a recruited community feature. Yes, we want to add that, but it has to be the quality we all want.
The next question I was going to ask you was,
that's good on
I
them.
know every season
That's
is 3
very
months,
good on
but
them.
can we expect to see small updates and patches in between?
Small updates will be just for case of emergency, like more like, if you have some problem with the car that is not matching the performances, that is you have network problem, you have, balancing problem, that we will manage.
So since this game is going to be pretty much a competition online, and you're going for Solar King and Queen, if there is a meta car, they're going to nerf it. So to make it like an even playing field, there's not going to be like one car that, they're not going to be all the same. They'll all have strengths and weaknesses, but if there's one car that's like way OP, they're going to nerf it, which is how it should be. So,
Some quick patches. Quick patches.
Yeah.
But we will work on quality of life feature. Some things requested for the community that is not part of the roadmap all along the development, but it's coming with the season content. Because you have to test this. It's not like you have a bugs, you have to fix this, the bugs, how it works, you can fix this on a patch. For a new feature, even it's a quality of life feature, you have to test your feature to be sure that it's not bringing some bugs at some point, you know.
Okay.
So we're looking to do patches. Maybe they will have a lot of feedback.
So another question I want to ask you is probably the most awaited feature in a test drive unlimited game, and that's houses. Now, obviously, you said in the video, you know, you can't just do what TD2 did for houses. You have to do more. Now, how can you excite the fans, let them know that, you know, you're not just doing that. There's so much more to what you can have as an idea and executing it.
I can tell you what we have in mind. We are working on it with Alain at this point. It's more like we don't want to create houses for houses. Because if you create houses for houses, it just creates a big amount of work just for people to get something that they have. And after, they are doing nothing of it. You know, like if you play a game with cars, but every cars are the same, you're buying the cars, and after what you do, nothing with it, you're just playing with the favorite car that has the beauty.
So we know we're not getting houses till after the first year, right? And basically they want to revamp it. They don't want you to just buy a house, own it, park your cars in there and be done with it. They want to make a more better experience, which I can only imagine maybe have people over the house or have the ability to rearrange the inside, maybe outside of your house, whether it's like the roof, the color, the siding. Maybe you're able to move furniture around. Maybe you're able to like take photos of your cars with the in-game camera and then put them like on display, like on the walls or stuff. Maybe stuff like that. It seems like they want it to your houses to be personalized, not just here's a property, buy it. So yeah, everybody's got the same thing, which is really cool because if they do that, that's going to add like, if I could like go in and customize my house, like say if I'm like playing like Final Fantasy 14, you can go and decorate your house if you manage to get one. That'd be sick for this. That'd be so cool. So that's why we're, you know, we got to wait on houses, but I'd rather them do that than just like in TD2 start out, you get a little shack and then you just buy a house and you never touch it again. Like I'd rather this.
That is your favorite car. Yeah. So it's the same thing for the houses. If you come with the real estate, you're just buying houses with, I put 1-2 millions, okay, and everyone can put 1-2 millions, and everyone has the same house at the same point. What is the meaning of the thing?
So it's almost sounding like he's like, all right, because he brings up like in some racing games, every car feels the same, but obviously it's a different skin because each car looks different. But what's the point if they all feel the same, right? So for houses, it seems like it's almost like kind of when you pick a car from the dealership, you choose the trim, you choose the interior, the wheels. It almost seems like they want to do that when you buy a house. Okay, here's the house, here's the property, and here's the options. Here's the outside, what the outside can look like. You want to spend another extra 100, 200,000, you can get different siding, or you can get brick, or you can get stone. You know what I mean? Or you want a second or third floor onto the house. You want a basement, pay extra. That would be really freaking cool, man. Instead of just, here's a property, buy it. Everybody's got the same one. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
So
there's no same house in real life.
Yeah.
So say like Alex said,
are not
every house is
looking
different.
for the real estate you had in TDU experience. 2, we want a new version of it, more actual.
I'm all for this.
Increasing the retention of all
throwing stuff up there.
That is a big thing we're all playing together after. And
look at that boogity
we're gonna say, okay,
W16.
Maybe it was a good thing to wait.
Yeah, definitely. I'll wait for that.
Are you able to say when you are aiming to
look at
have
this thing?
I assume not in the first year on the list.
I don't know when, because as I told you, it's in reflection.
Yeah.
We have to think about it, create the scope of it.
Yeah.
But pretty sure we are thinking of it. Pretty sure it's something we want to have to test drive. When, always the question of when, because it's not just a when, it's you have to do it well.
Yeah.
So when is coming after.
Okay.
And you got to respect that, because like they're not just like throwing us like, oh, okay, you guys wanted houses at launch. Okay, let's get it out as quick as possible so they have their houses. They want to do it like they've never done before, like no other game has, and they want it to be right, and they want to take the time. You got to respect them for that. Like, game development is difficult and it takes time. And I'd rather wait if we're gonna get like a full-on crazy experience like that. So it's good that they care about the game, right? They're not just rushing it and throw it out there.
That is, I wish you the best for execution, and I hope, I'm sure they'll be excited about what the idea is.
Also, yeah, I
Launch.
can give you information, so it's difficult,
Yeah.
to be excited, but be excited, guys. It will be
excited.
Cool. We are working on something cool.
All right, so some
yeah.
players requested that the things like the photo mode and delivery editor aren't
Yeah.
as very advanced as they'd like it to be.
Yeah, which I'd wish the photo mode you could turn off damage, had more options. So I didn't get this far. So now we're
Something you can look into improving post-launch?
Yeah, for sure. It's things we know that the library editor, user experience is a big part. We have a department for this, and it's a big part of releasing a game. We are actually, you are looking now of a game that is finished for us. Mm-hmm. But when you use it, different players will want to do some things with it, to push it to the limit, and they will have problems. So we have user research in intern that gather all the feedbacks. So we need your feedbacks about it, and after we will fix things along the development.
Okay.
For sure, guys. It's not you have the library editor, you have the photo mod, and it's over, guys. I can tell you, I'm already thinking of something on the photo mod. I'm a car fan, a car enthusiast. So in every game I played, I love taking photos of my cars. It's something really important to every one of us. So I can understand that you need some other things. So
okay, all right.
Just need to your feedbacks. Just need to what is.
God, they just got to throw the Ford GT up there. Now that's not the one that we get from the Gold Pass, but
the priority in it.
It sounds just like it's supposed to.
There is a little problem with the button, but it's not the same that we need to adjust the contrast. Not the same thing.
Okay. So another question is something TDU fans have been asking for is instead of having the current UI that we have, if it's possible to add tachometers and speedometers of the real life version of the vehicle on the screen. Is that
which a lot of people have been asking for the tax.
Yeah, I can explain why we choose to do not this thing at first. HUD now is big part of the game. It kind of, if you do a block like that in front of the image, it will create something weird, So we decided it has to be light because go through Hong Kong Island without looking at your HUD. But we can understand again that you need at some point to just have the possibility to have this kind of tachometer and so we are looking for it. Now it's like I told you about the real estate. It's something
for now.
It's an idea. We are testing. It's pretty okay. So now it's a licensing thing. We have to look with the different. So it's a pretty advanced. We have a flow in.
Milo's Rewards is here. Join for free today to unlock member perks from the palm of your hand.
Yeah, so basically, like they're saying, they want to do the tax, and they also want you to turn off your HUD and drive on the inside of the car, and then that tack for that car is there because they have super detailed interiors. And then on the other hand, they're like, well, if we add that, then it's a licensing thing because they got to get approval to get just the tack and put it on the HUD. So, but I mean, like, I get it for people like me that like to play like third person. Having the tax would be cool. But at the same time, you want to see the tax go into the car in the cockpit, So it's there, but it's there.
Now, how you manage to change that in the game, it's another question because we don't want to be just an option. Because for sure, it's just an option. Man, it's stupid. In test drive, it's just, okay, I'm gonna go to a tachometer like that, to a tachometer like that. But it will be pretty cool that, you maybe it's a new customization Like
Okay.
part of the thing, you know.
Yeah. This next question is I remember the community I think is very excited for this update more than Ibiza. It's the Clan Wars update. Do you want to let the community know what we could be seeing in
Clan
that
Wars,
and how it's going to
season
work?
3.
Ibiza is the first step, you know, about creating an experience around the clan. At some point, I saw people talking about, guys, street and shops. Yeah, you are doing the thing that we can be someone, but we really want to just extinct the other clans.
AKA the Discord always talking shit, dude. Like good old Hollywood in there, say he's gonna take out the sharps. It's all good fun though, you know? Discord.
From a test drive. And it's the street.
No.
The shops we are gonna extinct the shops.
Yes.
And nobody is here to say the shop is gonna. But yeah, the thing is, I can't tell you where we go because I think we will.
Surprises, right?
Yeah, we want to create a big surprise. But I can tell you that if you want a clan war, you will have.
We will have a clan war.
war.
The next, I wanted to just remind the players
Here's how they're
of
gonna
the
do that.
camera update that you guys will be working on. Just, do you want to go into any more details since the last interview in terms of cameras?
Yeah, currently working on it. It's a big task because there is many things to do, and we don't want to just put a new setup of the cameras. Because I know some players send some feedbacks about the cameras, but I know others are loving them. So we want to do something that is
My guilty pleasure. Extreme.
that is the thing that is you have to keep what you have and propose a new thing to the others. So we are looking for a solution like this. It's coming.
Okay.
It's coming for sure. We are working on this.
Okay, thank you. And next up, missions. The missions from TV2, like you can delivery missions, co-op driving where you could have someone sit in the car with you. Are those also things that you'll be working on for the future of Solo Crown?
We are looking at the real estate for it. Of course, it's part of the experience of Test Drive. You know, Test Drive is not just a racing game. Now you have the part exploration part and the racing part. And for sure we want to have these things about more like this kind of thing is more like between the lifestyle and the racing, you know. It makes sense in Test Drive. So we are thinking, we are working on it. We already start some design to have some ideas.
Okay.
So
Golly.
I mean, now it's do we have the time when we do that?
Okay. All right, thank you, Guillaume. Excited again. Can we see a race tracer in the future of TDUSD? And also, similar to TDU2, how we had the community racing center, where users could upload their own race creations, and you could have people join the race, try to earn money in a bank pool. Like every time someone joined the race, you increase the pool, and if you won, or if the people didn't beat your time, you'd lose or you bring the money. Is that something you can maybe combine even with the Solo Hotel?
Different subjects here. I'm gonna ask in 2 times. The first is, for now, the race editor is not something we are working on.
All right.
The main reason is
Ava, you're earning college credits in high school?
Tuition-free college credits. And I'm saving
Okay, so no race creator at the moment, but what we got to say. All right, who's skipping?
it's simple. It's destroying your game. Like if you create an economy that player can create without you, you're just destroying the progression, and we cannot handle the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
We have, in our case, something that is close to that's not linked to the progression, but you can convoy and create your own race. But I can tell you, but
Okay, so they're not quite gonna do a race creator, but they're gonna have something where you can still do that but not do that. So okay, I don't know what his idea is, but it sounds like he's got it, but he's like, I can't say it, but still, that's still cool.
I remember, but I will.
But
Oh,
It's
Alex
something
knows
we
too.
are
Okay,
looking
cool.
for. Yeah,
No,
not
that's cool.
just proposing a thing to do one thing, but proposing something to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But the race creator from Test Drive, it's difficult to
Interesting.
produce it now because we all want to keep that in Test Drive. That
Yeah.
if you want a car, you have to work. If we add some things at the community, they can destroy all the progression. But guys, be sure that there is many races at the launch. Look, there is more
All these
than
cars.
180
Defender.
races.
180.
Yes, and 80 races.
180 races. There it is. 180. Oh, there's more than. Hold on. I was the car distracted me. Hold on. What are we at? Let's go back a little bit.
Be sure that there is many races at the launch. Look, there is more than 180 races.
More than 180 races at launch. That's more than Need for Speed. That's way more than Need for Speed. That's more than Motorfest. I don't remember how many Forza had, but 180 is a lot of races. A lot of races. You figure Motorfest, most of those players had 8 races. Some had like 9, 10. But we had, 15 players at launch? Even if they all had 10, that's 150. It was probably more like 130 races plus the Grand Race routes. So we're getting more races in this game. 180 is a lot.
180.
Yes, and 80 races to do all around the Hong Kong Island.
Okay.
New ones coming with Ibiza, and you have the live events.
Okay, so Ibiza is going to have races, and then the live events, which we don't know too much about, but they do change, and there's like daily stuff, I think, as well. But the live events, the clan battle stuff.
3 new races by week.
3 new races per week. Okay. Which will be, sounds like new races.
Exclusive every week that are just for this week. Every week you have a new race. So you will have new races every time.
Okay.
But with the system, it completes the whole thing. You have new races, so be sure there is content. There is
I'm excited about that.
Nice.
Let's go.
Because that's one of the biggest things for me in like a racing game. Because I felt, like, especially in Need for Speed Unbound, when that came out and you switched to multiplayer, there was only a few playlists you could do, and they didn't even incorporate all of the races from single player over to multiplayer. And even to this day, Unbound will remove playlists and add new ones. They don't just keep everything there so you can play it all at once. So 180 is huge. More than 180 is huge.
Will we ever see new music coming on the radio? Because
Okay, so I just want to add this for music. Since I'm a content creator, I have to play with it off, especially when I'm streaming, when I'm making videos. I can't hear the music. They have, 10 hours per radio station or something? I can't hear it. When I'm in the Solar Hotel lobby, I played one time with the beta off stream, and I turned the music on just to see. I had no idea there was music playing in the lobby. I had no idea there was music in the Streets Club. In the headquarters, I had no idea there was even the ambiance music. I couldn't even hear with content creator mode on. So if anybody can get them, or is Nakan's watching, if you guys could maybe work out something with YouTube or however that works to not have some of that stuff copyrighted, or maybe squeeze in at least like the workshop in the Solar Hotel lobby, something to where that stuff isn't copyrighted, that'd be nice, because having it all off does break a lot of the immersion for, content creators,
missing. It'd be funny if Hariba, but also likes to sing. But we add more music. So
we'll have new music.
Yeah, another radio station.
You're coming to Ibiza, man. What do you think? All right. What do you think?
But guys, that's something even I don't know. So
no, it's when you're in that Hong Kong Island.
Yeah.
You have some radio. But in the real life, when you go to Ibiza, you have some other radio.
Okay, it makes sense, right? Like even if you go to a different state in the U.S., different radio stations, right? You can even drive in the same state and have different radio stations, right? There's you go to Ibiza from Hong Kong, there's different radio stations. That's actually really clever, actually. Instead of just like, nah, same stuff. They're like completely new. They've thought of everything, man.
Okay.
I can tell you that.
You know, I'm starting to learn. I realize I know less about the game than I thought I do.
And you know, you have 9 hours of music in each station, so it's big. And we will add new ones to each station after. If we see there is people are using Absolute Club a lot, we will add a lot of music after in Absolute Club.
Oh, so if there's like a favorite radio station or like the most popular, they'll add more music to that one. Okay. Like I said, get it so it's not copyright, or I can be free of copyright on YouTube. I'll leave that on.
Okay.
To change and to create.
I have a question. Do you know what the most listened to radio station has been?
Yeah, and you will be surprised during the closed beta. Try me.
Classical.
No.
World music.
World music.
Is the
world music was the most popular.
Retro, I understand.
It's combine them. It's 50%. And hip hop, it's 18. I think.
Yeah.
It's the third one, and after the others.
Okay. To be fair, Retro has some really good songs. I have like 5 songs on my phone from Retro, so nice to see that. So of course, guys, Guillaume, nice to meet you again for another interview. Hopefully, I will see you in the very not so distant future for a longer time.
Yeah.
And guys, Test Drive the Soul Crown releases on September 5th for the Gold Edition early unlocked, and of course Silver Edition on September 10th, and full release on September 12th. Very excited for that, and hope you guys also enjoyed seeing snippets of gameplay from Ibiza in the other video as well, hearing some more information about the future. And unfortunately, you can't say everything, especially when it's in the idea phase. But from what I've heard, I think it's definitely fueled by what the fans want to see in a test drive of the game. And I'm excited to see the continued growth of what was once a great franchise. I'm Lax7, this is Guillaume, and I'll see you guys in another one.
Bye.
Peace.
There it is, boys. There it is. A lot of info.
National Sales.
He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying when he said there was a lot in there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we didn't know about. So let me know your thoughts. Go drop Alex a view, a like, a sub, whatever. I'm sure most of you watchers have already seen him. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to make this too long, but we're already 20 minutes over the video. I had to put my thoughts in, you know? I'm not just going to watch it and then cut, you know what I mean? Like, I got to add. Anyway, damn. 6 days. 6 days? 5.5? Less than that now. It's dropping on September 5th or September 12th at 8 a.m. UTC, the same time the beta's dropped. So for me in Central US time, that's 3 a.m. Okay, East Coast, that's what, 4 a.m.? So September 5th, Thursday morning, 3 a.m. I will be streaming this game all freaking day. I'm not doing 24-hour stream. That's insane. That's crazy. I need rest, okay? But we're going to be hitting hard. Let me know what you think about all these details, because we just got the roadmap, and then we got this. This is crazy. Just a lot going on. Yes, it's not all going to be at launch, but there's a lot of content coming. And if this is just the first year and a little bit of into like what the second year is going to do, and they want to do 10 years of support for this game, just imagine the possibilities. Anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back. See you on the next one.